Gamers, welcome back. Dragon Age Origins, episode 89. We're back. Feeling good. Welcome back. Last time, we traveled up to Soldier's Peak, the original fortress of the Grey Wardens, right? Where they kind of, after the First Blight, when they defeated the First Blight, the people of the world were so grateful to them that they were like, here, have some money, whatever you need, build this fortress. Take, the men that that have volunteered to fight with you and just train, right? We want you just in case this happens again. So that's what happened at Soldier's Peak, but I think it was like built on either haunted grounds or fucked up things were happening there, but it was just a messed up place. And yeah, we learned the history. Actually, a really, really fun 2 episodes that we did here, but we are done with all the DLC in the game. We've recruited the mages, we've recruited the dwarves, and we've recruited the elves. So we are heading back to Denerim finally to continue on with the Landsmeet, right? Soldier's Peak has been abandoned for many years. It is strewn with history, mystery, and something else. So yeah, we left off just outside, and now we are heading back to Denerim. Avernus, that was his name. Avernus did some fucked up things, but at the end of the day, we decided to spare his life. I know he did some fucked up things, but he also helped people and did what he had to do to help some people. And yeah, I don't know. Maybe ultimately he could still be of some use to the Grey Wardens, make up for his sins. I believe in second chances. That baby doesn't believe me. I was a piece of shit, but I'm not anymore. Alright, we're back in Denerim. Let's see if we can proceed with the Landsmeet. I actually think I have to go back out. Hit the city map up. And then I wonder, maybe I need to do some other things. Speak with Arl Eamon. So we actually have to go back to our good old boy Arl Eamon down at Redcliff Castle. So if that's the case, let's head to the party camp. Let's do a few things at camp, make some inventory space, and then we'll head to Redcliff. Castle Redcliff. Bodan.
If there's anything I can do for you, please tell me.
Let me see your wares, Bodan.
With the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
We do love that discount. Let's sell a bunch of the junk that we have. I want to keep Duncan's daggers, keep Duncan's swords, sell the garbage that isn't getting used anymore. Sell the Elven Flight arrows, the bolts. So much gear, man. I'll tell you what, before I sell any more of the stuff that I'm like, is this any use? Let's put it on people. So we are basically juiced to the gills. I just need to move some runes around, but that'll be easy. I'll talk to Sandal after this. Alistair's probably good. He's in his Silverite Tier 6 Blood Dragon plate gear. But we will compare, right? Kaelin's breastplate, more armor, lose some health. What about the Warden Commander? Seems for more of a actual warrior build and not a tank build. I do really like this shield though, but it is much weaker than the shield that we have, so I think Alistair's actually pretty set. Morrigan, what about Winter's Breath? It's much better than the Torch of Embers. Does much more damage. It's 4 more spell power. It radiates cold, 15 bonus cold damage. Win, you're fine. She's got Oak Branch, nature damage. Ogren, this is who we wanted to put stuff on, I think. I want to put the Nug Crusher on Ogren. Or maybe I don't know if I want the Nug Crusher or the Forge Master's Hammer. Maybe I'll just keep the Forge Master's Hammer on him. I'll also give him the crossbow. No, I feel like that's wrong to give him the crossbow. No ranged weapon. He's straight melee or nothing. We will give you this belt, though. 1 for the ditch. 1 constitution. You can have an iron ring. And a pendant, sure. Yeah, you know what? Keep 1 for the ditch. I think Shadow is pretty good. Liliana is who I want to see. Okay, she gets an upgrade here. Cool looking gear. It's ancient elven armor. 2 dex, 2 armor, spirit resistance. She's also got the spear thrower, tier 6 longbow. I could give her a tier 6 short bow. Fires faster, but less damage. I think I'm going to keep what she has. Well, I think I'm actually going to give her the Fallon Din's Reach. That's a sick bow. Tier 7 plus 2 damage, rapid aim. A little more damage, a little more crit chance, a little more armor pen, a little more range. Just a better bow. And I'll give her... Let's let her keep the longbowman's belt. Shale, you're good, bro. And then Ogren, let's see if I can give you any armor, right? You could use the Juggernaut set. Almost all of it. Put the Juggernaut boots on him, put the Juggernaut plate gauntlets on him. He needs a little more strength, and then he could use those. He might actually have a level up, so let's see. He does, but he needs a lot more strength. He's still a far way away. The character makes a single massive swing at the target, gaining a bonus to attack. If the strike connects, it is an automatic crit, possibly killing the opponent outright if its health is low enough. So it's basically like an execute. Or you can get Destroyer. If you can stand against the savage blows of a Destroyer, every attack sunders the target's armor, reducing its effectiveness for a short time. The effects of multiple blows are not... I think it means culminative? Or cumulative? No, that's actually right. Yeah, cumulative. I'll take crit strikes. But that means some other people also have level upside bet. So we're good. Alistair's good. Morrigan has a level up. Actually, she doesn't. She just has her extra bonus that we haven't given her. Same with Wynn, I believe. Yeah, she just has a bonus specialization point, but I'm going to keep Wynn just as a spirit healer and Morrigan just as a shapeshifter. I think for their classes, for me specifically, that's what I want. But Shadow has a level up. We'll do summon Constitution and then summon Strength. Liliana has a level up. Straight Dex. She is a Ranger Bard. Love it. And probably critical shot. Yeah. And then Shale should, I'd imagine, have a level up as well. Yeah. think we're gonna just put him in Constitution. That way, if I need a meaty tank, that'll be Shale, right? I think I'm gonna take Earthen Grasp. Shale pounds the earth, immobilizing enemies unless they pass a physical resistance check. After learning this talent, Shale receives a great bonus against missile attacks whenever Rock Mastery is active. And enemies will be more likely to seek other targets. Is that really what I want? Shale concentrates all remaining energy into one tremendous blow. If the attack connects, it is an automatic crit, but Shale's remaining stamina is drained and added to the attack's damage. After learning this talent, Shale gains a greater bonus to damage whenever Pulverizing Blow is active. I'm going to take Earthen Grasp. And that should be everyone. Yeah, okay. I'm going to take some...
Enchantment?
Yeah, enchantment.
Enchantment!
I'm going to take some things out of... I think it's Duncan's? No, it's this dagger, yeah. And then I'm going to put them in the Rose's Thorn. So we want... Chance to paralyze, chance to reduce movement speed, chance to paralyze, chance to reduce movement speed. Double on the movement speed, fuck it. Physical resistance, chance to... Oh, it's an expert. Let's actually take that. So we have a Master Slow Rune and an Expert Slow Rune. Very high chance to reduce movement speed. And in this, we have the Novice Slow Rune. Let's actually put the Expert in this one. That way, main hand and offhand are just super high chances to... Super high chances to reduce movement speed and paralyze them. Journeyman Hail, and then Journeyman Dweymir. Bonus to fire damage, that's fine. I think I'm gonna go with slow and fire damage. Alright. Inventory space, not a ton. Let's see if maybe I can make a little more.
Are you sure I can't?
So I'm not using this. I want to keep the rest of those. I should probably give that to Liliana. Keep the Warden set, Dwarven Heavy, that can go. Gone, 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 gone. Although they're bound book entitled In Utherna. Sell. These are gifts. Just give them, honestly. Josty's Grace. That's about it, right? Let's give some gifts real quick, and then we're heading to... Redcliff Castle. And Josty's Grace, I feel like would go well on either Wynne or Liliana.
Oh, what are you thinking, honestly?
Oh,
It
how
was
dear
Liliana.
of you. Thank you.
Interesting.
Silver Medallion
Most kind.
did nothing. Oh, Wynne's already at our max. Nice. What about Alistair? Yeah, max. Morgan's the only one that's like kind of eh. A mirror of polished glass in a gold frame. Golden deer and sparrows frolic together in a charming scene on the back. Peculiar and rare, a single run of the spirit took color in what has optimistically been called flavor from lyrium in the cask.
Interesting.
Okay.
Interesting. Interesting.
Not much, but Shadow loves us. I mean, maybe she'd like the Dalish gloves?
No, that won't work.
Nah.
No, that won't work. Why, thank you so much.
Okay. I think these are specifically for... This is probably for the Dalish Elvish assassin that we didn't take into the group, and then this is probably for the crazy warrior that we didn't bring into the group either. Massive magic from Morrigan. Nice. That was nice. Alright, we are taking Alistair,
Yes.
Morrigan,
Indeed.
and Wynn.
Yes.
We are heading to Redcliff Castle. Don't you hate it when you miss the straw? No fights on the way? No way. Oh, baby, it's huge. The boys at Redcliff are training. We've come to see the Arl.
Let's get started.
Shields increase your defense rating and provide a chance to shrug off attacks from ranged weapons entirely. I think we're getting pretty close to wrapping up the main game, which is really exciting. I do eventually want to do Dragon Age 2, but I don't know when we'll do that. I think after this one I'm going to take a break from the Dragon Age series, and I think I'm going to maybe do Baldur's Gate, the original Baldur's Gate 1, and then from that do Baldur's Gate 1, 2, and 3. I played Baldur's Gate 1 for the first time last year, I think it was, with a friend of mine, and even though it's an old game, a lot of my friends cannot get into old games. I absolutely loved that game. I thought it was one of the best RPGs I played. I'm so excited. I didn't finish it, but I'm super excited to restart it on the channel, play it with you guys, and just re-experience it. It was so cool, man. I thought they created this back then. It was blowing my mind, man. It's so good.
I understand you've acquired all the allies you could. That's good. We can call the Landsmeet if you are ready. I would prefer not giving Loghain time to consider, but it is up to you. I do not wish to go to Denerim unless you are with me.
Let's go to Denerim now then, Arl.
Excellent. I shall make the arrangements. Let us be off to Denerim, and may the Maker watch over us.
May he watch over us indeed. Equal selects your entire party, while F1, 2, 3, and 4 select individual party members. I went the whole game without knowing that. I'll never use it.
Denerim is the heart and soul of Ferelden. It was the city of King Calenhad, the birthplace of Andraste. As stubborn as a Mabari, and as good to have on your side. If we defeat Loghain here, the rest of the nation will follow us. By calling the Landsmeet, I've struck the first blow. The advantage, for the moment, is ours. He will have little choice but to show himself, to oppose us directly. He will strike back at us. The only question that remains is how soon. Loghain, this is an honor that the Regent would find time to greet me personally.
How could I not welcome a man so important as to call every lord in Ferelden away from his estates, while a blight claws at our land?
Fuck
The Blight
you.
is why I'm here. With Cailan dead, Ferelden must have a king to lead it against the Darkspawn.
Ferelden has a strong leader. It's Queen, and I lead her armies.
Considering Ostagar, perhaps we need a better general.
And who is this, Eamon? Some new stray you picked up on the road?
I fucking spit in his
Here I
face.
thought it was only royal bastards who play the nursemaid too, not wild elves.
Well, you're admitting the royal part. That's a start.
I'm a witness to your crimes at
You
Ostagar.
should curb your tongue. This is my city, and no safe place to speak treason. For anyone. There is talk that your illness left you feeble, Eamon. Some worry that you may no longer be fit to advise Ferelden.
Illness? Why not call your poison by its true name?
Yeah, tell him.
Not everyone at the Landsmeet will cast aside their loyalties as easily as you and these sycophants.
How long you've been gone from court, Eamon? Don't you recognize Rendon Howe, Arl of Amaranthine and Terran of Highever?
And current Arl of Denerim, since Urien's unfortunate fate at Ostagar. The Regent has been generous to those who prove loyal.
Yeah, of course he is. Bootlicking appears to be a prophet these days.
Don't interrupt, Churl. Your betters are talking.
Enough, Carthrian. This is not the time or place. I had hoped to talk you down from this rash course, Eamon. Our people are frightened. Our king is dead. Our land is under siege. We must be united now if we are to endure this crisis. Your own sister, Queen Rowan, fought tirelessly to see Ferelden restored. Would you see her work destroyed? You divide our nation and weaken our efforts against the Blight, with your selfish ambitions to the throne.
You're the one who truly divided. No, you're the one who divided Ferelden, not truly.
I was not talking to you.
Fuck you.
I cannot forgive what you've done, Loghain. Perhaps the Maker can, but not I. Our people deserve a king of the Theron bloodline. Alistair will be the one to lead us to victory in this
That's
battle.
right.
Oh, is that all I have to do? No pressure.
The Emperor of Orlais also thought I could not bring him down. Expect no more mercy than I showed him. There is nothing I would not do for my homeland.
Are we about to fight?
Well, that was bracing. I didn't expect Loghain to show himself quite so soon.
What do we do now?
Calling the Landsmeet is only the start. Now we must ensure that every noble there sees Loghain's duplicity. We have no small task ahead of us. We need eyes and ears in the city. Loghain has been here for months. The roots of all his schemes must begin here. The sooner we find them, the better we can turn them to our advantage. Go have a look around, and see what you can turn up. Better yet, find the nobles who have arrived for the Landsmeet. Test the waters. See how many will support us. When you're ready to talk strategy, come upstairs to my sitting room. We can lay out our plans for the Landsmeet then.
Okay, so we need to meet some of these locals, or not locals, really, meet some of the royals coming into the local area. See how many supporters we truly have. Let's check the quest. Is that Shale? What are you doing here? Is our whole group here? Shale, what are you doing?
Everything in here appears to be breakable. It seems most impractical.
They're still with me, I see.
Yes, its adventures are interesting, even if the chances for success are remarkably slim. It would be better to throw oneself off a cliff, I suspect. Does it wish me to leave? I can, though I see no reason to go.
No, stay. You're quite helpful.
No doubt. Without me, it would have to carry its inventory on its own.
True.
Perhaps we should continue. Its chances of success are small enough without further dawdling.
Okay. Well, I don't know if you needed to say that, but fair enough, I guess. Nagila?
Excuse me, I have to dust the Earl's sitting room.
I haven't seen many elves around here.
The Chamberlain disapproves of us. If Lady Isolde hadn't brought me into this household from Redcliff last year, I'd never have been given a place. I beg your pardon, sir, but I really can't be seen standing about. The housekeeper will have my head. Good day.
Oh, she's a cute elf. Guess I'm just gonna explore the castle a little bit for the rest of this episode. Morrigan's room.
If one more servant asks if I would like a change of clothes, I will set the house on fire.
I await your command.
Never mind. I guess this just serves as like a camp itself. But I do want to, poke around.
On it.
You never know what books or lore you might find. What items could be waiting. Like this. Hello.
This should be easy enough.
Long sword. Just garbage, but... Ah.
Ah, Warden. I trust you've made yourself comfortable.
Yeah, yes, very nice.
Good, because it's likely to be your last rest for a while. This is Erlina. She's...
I am Queen Anora's handmaiden. She sent me here to ask for your help.
Or perhaps the young lady prefers to speak for herself.
She works for Loghain's daughter? She's a spy? Why would Anora ask us for help?
I am here for Loghain's daughter, not for Loghain. Their interests are not so similar as they once were. The Queen, she is in a difficult position. She loved her husband, no? And trusted her father to protect him. When he returns with no king and only dark rumors, what is she to think? She worries, no? But when she tries to speak with him, he does not answer. He tells her not to trouble herself.
Are you saying the Queen believes Loghain killed Kaelin?
My queen suspects she cannot trust her father. And Loghain, he is very subtle, no? But when and how, he is privy to all the secrets and not so subtle. So she goes to Howe. A visit from the Queen to the new Arl of Denerim is only a matter of courtesy. And she demands answers.
What did he say?
Things no decent person would repeat. He calls her every sort of name, traitor being the kindest, and locks her in a guest room.
Loghain would allow that?
King Kaelin was like a son to him, and Loghain left him to die. Does he love Anora more? Who can say? I think her life is in danger. I heard Howe say she would be a greater ally dead than alive, especially if her death could be blamed on Arl Eamon.
Would Loghain kill his own daughter just to frame Eamon?
We may have no choice but to trust Anora. The Queen is well loved. If Loghain succeeded in pinning her death on me, I'm not sure that's a risk we can afford to take.
You're right. We have to help.
I have some uniforms. Arl Howe hires so many new guards every day. A few more will not cause much stir. I will show you to the servants' entrance. We must slip in and out with my queen before anyone is the wiser. I will go ahead to Howe's estate. Meet me there as soon as you can.
Alright, so we get to play a little espionage mission. Cool. Rescue the Queen. God save the Queen. Hey yo, what's this? A dragon thorn crossbow. Meditations and Odes to Bees. O fair damsel of the garden, Arlessa of honeysuckle and rose, I humbly beg your gracious pardon for the offense that here arose. Surely your work is far too vital to be interrupted by one like me. I am in no way entitled to earn the notice of a honeybee. I was a fool to pluck that flower for my lady fair. O my honor, I swear to bring you dozens more within the hour, if you give me leave to try. Listen, traveler, if you would walk the garden's paths some spring, mind that you don't trespass, for the gardeners do sting. Anonymous. That's a pretty good one. A little poem to the honeybees. Okay, I think that's about everything in here. The Free Marches. An account of the Free Marches. The Free Marches are not a kingdom, nor even a nation, in the most basic sense. People from that region dislike even being lumped together as marchers. Rather, they are a collection of independent city-states united only when it suits them. In this respect, they resemble the Banorn, before the arrival of King Calenhad. Because of this, the Free Marches have no capital, and what passes for a central government exists only sporadically, a sort of Landsmeet that convenes only during times of crisis. I arrived in time for the grand tourney while it was on in Tantervale, a remarkable sight indeed. I saw Avar hillsmen test their mettle against Orlesian cavaliers, riders from the Ardenfels buying Navarin cavalry horses, and Tevan craftsmen selling their wares to Tevinter mages. All of Thedas was on display.
I hope all the accommodations are to your liking, Warden. Please let me know if anything is troubling you.
Of course Liliana's in here.
This is a nice change from having to sleep in the woods, isn't it? Something I can help with?
What would someone like you be doing in Lothering's Chantry? No, I'm not gonna ask them. So that's offensive and none of our business, honestly.
So many visitors, so many chamber pots to clean. Oh, if they keep tracking mud up here, it's going to take
A love letter.
a month to get it all out.
Is that not all the love letters? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think there's one more. I think there's 12 total. We're taking Alistair, Morgan,
Indeed,
and
yes.
Wynn. This game is basically unplayable without Wynn or Morgan, I feel like. And having both is just nice to offset some things. Tavish.
Turn your attention elsewhere. My business does not concern you.
I have something you might be interested in.
I doubt that. Yes, you're right. This is very interesting. I'll take this note from you, and I'll confiscate this lyrium as evidence. You have done a great thing here, friend. Those rogue mages' days are numbered.
Turning in a quest from a long time ago there. A cell?
It is a pleasure to see you again. Have my flowers enticed you? Or perhaps you tire of the smells of the city and would buy my Orlesian oils?
I want something more practical.
And smelling good is not? Ferelden is no longer full of barbarians. People judge with their noses as well as their ears and eyes. But you look more armed than most of my patrons. Perhaps you seek the armorsmith, Wade. Then to the south? He is quite the artiste, yes?
I have to go. The Chantry, I don't know where any of these nobles would be. Can I maybe get my hands in here? Nope, key required.
This should be easy enough.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Direct from Orzammar. You won't find better.
I've been to Orzammar, I'm not sure, brother. Some gossip, can I hear?
There was a riot and... Maker's blessing to you. Greetings, my lord.
There was a riot where? Grey Warden poster. Don't believe the lies, friends of the Grey Wardens assemble. The hidden pearl holds the key to resistance. The griffins will rise again. This is the elven alienage. Maybe I can...
By order of the new Arl of Denerim, no one is to enter the alienage.
Arl Howe wants to keep people out, does he?
There's been an elven uprising. Knife ears even have the gall to attack the Arl's only son. Killed him in cold blood. With the whole Urian family dead, the regent appointed Rendon Howe of Amaranthine the new Arl of Denerim. First thing he did was lead a purge of the alienage.
Damn.
It's a mess in there. When things are put back in order, the gates will be reopened. Now on your way.
Well, at least the elves weren't taking that shit anymore. Proud to call them my brothers and sisters. I guess we just go back to Arl Eamon's estate and just continue on with this quest, huh? I thought there'd be some, like, royals out here or something.
You won't find better.
Servants' quarters, the kitchen, and Arl's estate. Alright, well, I'm going to call this one here for now. We'll pick up on the mission to save the queen in the next one, hopefully. So I'll see you guys there. Thanks for hanging out. Peace and love, and God bless gamers.